Hi everyone! Today's topic is slightly different. It may not have immediate financial benefits, but it's going to help you to make financially prudent decision if you're planning to relocate to different country or take up higher education in another country or planning for citizenship. We are diving deep into what NRIs really think. I've collected their opinion from one-to-one conversation and found my own opinion. But before that, even I decided to present here, I cross-checked if there is a data to back it up. So what I found, I am presenting it here, unfiltered. You may be in any part of the world, but if you want to know how NRIs feel about their life in these countries, then today's video is must watch for you. So stay tuned till the end. If you are new here, I am CS Keerthana. I run the consultancy, a firm which is specialized in NRI services. We offer tax planning and investment planning to the NRIs across globe. If you are interested to avail any of our services, just WhatsApp this number shown here or visit our website www.keerthisfinfo.com. Now, let's start the video with the countries most of the Indians want to go to chase their dream. Yes, the great American dream, United States. When I spoke to NRIs there, I found one important thing. NRIs in US love the meritocracy and career prospect this country offers. Whether you are in tech, finance or healthcare, US rewards their hard work and innovation. So they feel in spite of all chaos, if you are looking for cutting edge technology or research or even your own venture, US is the place to be in. Access to capital, chances to network, and based on the talent you are going to be rewarded here. But it's not all rosy. NRIs now especially are anxious about uncertainties surrounded around their visas and rising inflation. And the data also backs up their worry. The popular H-1B visa process is a roller coaster ride for NRIs. Millions apply but only 85,000 people got it. Green card wait time for Indians is another story. It can stretch over decades. Whenever I spoke to NRIs in US, they have one common complaint. The cost of living, inflation is rising day by day. Especially in the last 5 years. In 2025, cumulative inflation since 2019, since COVID hit, is 20 to 25%, meaning $100 in 2019 is worth about 80 today. Cities like San Francisco have cost of living index at 60%, higher than the national average. This had reduced NRI saving, and due to the uncertainty, many are thinking where we are actually belonging. How to make any long-term investment like house purchase or planning the education of their kids. Many are reeling under agony over mass layoffs and it is really scary. Taxes are also a big concern there. The US federal income tax can go up to 37% in case if they are high earner. So the states like California, they are adding up to 13.3%. To this now you have to add one more new tax, which is our president's big beautiful bill, remittance tax. So President Trump's remittance bill, when it becomes an act, it's going to add 5% extra cost on every dollar remitted by an NRI to India. Maybe they were planning to buy some assets in India. Now NRIs will think so much before doing that. Even in US, except tech, they are not finding any good growth to invest. So how to plan investment? How to manage money? How to ensure security is a big question for them. Another big concern that they are facing is about the gun and drug culture. With over 300 mass shootings reported in 2024, this you can even see the report in Gun Violence Archive, NRIs feel uneasy about safety, especially for their kids. One NRI was telling me, the career opportunities are unmatched. But I'm always checking my visa status and worrying about the safety of my kids. So, is it the same for everyone? What is your take on life in US? Drop a comment below. Now let us look at what is happening in Canada, its neighboring country. Canada, it was actually another top destination for Indian immigrants. But Canada has become big red flag for NRIs now. Because NRIs are unhappy with the deteriorating quality of life, rising inflation, medical facilities. Many are not even liking the weather. Canada's harsh winters with temperatures dropping to minus 30 degree also sometimes, it's testing even the toughest NRIs. The cost of living is also biting. Healthcare is another major pain point for NRIs in Canada. Canada's universal healthcare system, it sounds great, but the wait time even for non-emergency surgeries, they can exceed 6 months it seems. So I also cross-checked this data with Canadian Institute for Health Information, and unfortunately it seems to be true. One NRI said to me, I waited 3 months for a specialist appointment. Even for knee surgery, we had to wait for almost a year, and it's so exhausting. Many NRIs have come here only for one purpose, that is passport. Now, after that, they are not sure whether they want to continue here. Higher taxes has become another issue even in Canada, not only in US. Because one NRI who's actually Canadian OCI, he shared that I love diversity here, but the system needs a reboot. Are you in Canada? Tell me, what is your experience? Now let's see what is happening in Germany. This is really interesting for me. From my interaction with NRIs, I found that Germany is a heaven for work-life balance. They really love it. NRIs are really thrilled about it. The country's 35-hour work week and 30 plus days of annual leave, it's giving NRIs time to enjoy life. So even when I went and checked as per OECD, Germany is ranking among top 10 countries for work-life balance, with 71% of expats are satisfied. NRIs love the future Germany is offering to their kids: free education and robust social safety net and strong economy. Germany has realized the importance of aged population, and of course, in order to correct it, they are giving a lot of schemes, and NRIs are direct beneficiaries of that. So there are no much major complaints that I came across about the jobs in Germany also. And even when I went back to verify this data, I found out that NRIs in 2024, especially the Germany's unemployment rate was quite low, 3.4%. So it is signaling job security. STEM jobs are booming here. But the biggest problem NRIs are facing here is language. It's a big headache even now. Despite English being common in tech and academics, many NRIs are reporting struggling with the German language. Many NRIs in Germany, they are not planning for retirement here. And the Germany's pension system is generous. But many people that I was interacting, they're not mentally ready to retire here. They prefer India's cultural familiarity. Because one of the NRI was saying to me, I love the stability. Everything seems to be so perfect here. But I want to retire in Bangalore. Even if there is inflation in Germany, it has affordable cost of living, 30% lower than US. And welcoming culture makes it a solid choice, but it is not perfect. If I continue here, then who knows, I may keep working till 70. Maybe that's the issue. If you're watching this video from Germany, I'm eager to know what's your thoughts. Share it in the comment section. Now let's turn towards United Kingdom, the UK. I feel probably golden days of UK is over. The UK has still some charm left when it comes to quality of life, but when it comes to making money, NRIs feel that its golden days are over. Quality of life in general is decent, but the challenges are mounting. Many felt that crime rates are concerned. They are up every year. When I checked, I found it is true. London had reported 10% increase in violent crimes from 2022 to 2024 as per the Office for National Statistics. So they're scared to take their branded items or even with the iPhone to walk in the streets. Another big headache for UK NRI is taxes. The UK's top income tax rate is 45%, and the 2025 budget's non-dom tax reform, they are hitting NRIs hard because it's going to tax their global income after their 4 years of residency. From 2025 April, the global income is taxed there. Many NRIs, I know they have invested in Dubai real estate because the rental yields are much better here. Even in India, they had a lot of real estate portfolio. So now whatever the retirement home they have bought, the rental income that they are receiving, everything is going to be taxed. So one thing is really clear, tax terrorism is increasing in UK with HMRC cracking down on offshore income, and nobody is comfortable with that. Like Canada, even in UK, medical facility is a growing concern, especially NHS. The NHS is overstretched with 7.6 million people waiting for hospital treatment in 2024. Can you believe 7.6 million people according to NHS England? So one NRI from Manchester, he told me that I have waited for weeks to get GP appointment. It is so stressful. So I think the situation is not so good in UK. Now let's look into Australia. As per my interaction in general, Australia NRIs are so happy. It is easy to see why. The country is offering balanced life. Think of those sunny beaches, safe neighborhoods, and relaxed vibe. And many NRIs are satisfied with their work-life balance. Taxation is reasonable compared to other, with the top rate at 45% but generous deductions, and citizenship pathways are also clear. I mean, I'm comparing Australia to US. But only one limitation for young NRIs here is a big career opportunities. So Australia's economy is comparatively smaller than UK or US, and there are no big tech companies like US is having. So one NRI in Melbourne, so who moved from UK, he told me that I expected this. I may not climb the corporate ladder so fast, but I'm so happy to raise my kids here. So his priorities, they were visible. Now let's look into the last country where I live, UAE. UAE, especially Dubai, is the favorite destination for NRIs. With whomever I interacted, people are really happy about the quality of life because zero income tax and top-notch safety. UAE is the safest country too. Nearly 38% of the UAE population is Indian. So it creates a vibrant community. It is actually, I keep saying that it is Indianized foreign because right from Indian food till the festival, you don't miss anything here. And the tax-free environment is a game changer. NRIs keep 100% of their income, unlike 30 to 45% taxes which they get in Western countries. So NRIs in Gulf, what happens? Technically, they are ahead of their Western peer group at least 5 years in terms of saving. There is one demerit here when we are comparing UAE to Western countries, that even if you stay here for a few decades, it does not lead to citizenship. But the beauty of Dubai is, especially with the recent changes, it gives better predictability and clarity for NRIs than the countries like US, because you don't know where you are headed, right? UAE has launched series of different visas, even 10 years long-term visa based on different criterias. So NRIs in Dubai, they are not feeling that insecure. They have confidence to navigate the visa process if required. But they have one concern, that is rising rent. Dubai's rental index jumped 22% in 2024 as per Dubai Land Department data. So sudden influx of people has created this demand and supply gap. But now with more and more supply of units, rents are going to stabilize. But either the way, many NRIs have already made decision to purchase real estate in Dubai. This shows the underlying confidence that they have about the future of the country. I am here in Dubai from last 7 years, and I must say that I feel Dubai is one of the best places in the world to live today. I like that Indianness this city brings and the opportunity that it provides to grow our money. What about you? Are you happy about the country that you are living? Now let me know. What about you? Where are you living? Are you happy about the country that you're living? What are the merits and demerits? Write it in the comment section. Let it help our fellow NRIs. That's it for today. See you with another interesting topic next week. Till then, bye-bye.